Have you ever seen a mongoose and a king cobra fight? Very few animals dare to take on the king cobra, and the mongoose is one of them. How can such a tiny creature take on one of the fiercest venomous reptiles on Earth? Well, mongooses are fearless killers who pretty much eat any animal as long as they can kill it. They don't stealth or stalk and ambush prey like most predators do, but rather go on full attack mode and take on their opponents on the battlefield. The tension and intensity of the battle between the cobra and the mongoose is one you have to see. Welcome to another episode of The Animal Booth, and today we bring you top mongoose vs cobra snake epic battle. Number 9. Did you know that the king cobra is capable of lifting part of its body off the ground and has a hood? The tiny mongoose taking on a cobra seems quite crazy, but it is impressive. A king cobra approaches and poses ready for a strike. With its quick reflexes, the mongoose is able to evade all the strikes. This thus forces the cobra to strike repeatedly until it eventually tires itself out. Exhausted and drained, the cobra lets its guard down, and the mongoose swoops in, biting the cobra's head and delivering the killer bite. The hunter becomes the hunted. Number 8. With their short, cute ears, long bodies, and beautiful bushy tails, mongooses can be quite a beauty. However, do not let those cute eyes and tiny bodies fool you, for mongoose are non-discriminatory predators, a fact that this cobra found out the hard way. Armed with its quick, unformidable reflexes, the mongoose is able to dart the cobra's strikes at pretty impressive speeds. If you so much as blink, you'll miss it. These reflexes have enabled the mongoose to add these enormous snakes into their favorite foods list. With each strike, the cobra misses and tires itself further. They both appear to be dancing, and eventually, the mongoose gets the perfect opportunity to attack the now tired cobra. And just like that, cobra is on the menu tonight. Number 7. This yellow mongoose spots one of its favorite meals from a distance and decides to give it a chase. Snakes, especially the king cobra, and mongoose are like water and oil. They never get along. With its guts of steel, the mongoose decides it's game on, as a squirrel in the vicinity can only watch this battle of wits. As the cobra hisses and lifts its hood, the mongoose growls, displaying its teeth in preparation for a fight. The mongoose then tries to bite the cobra by the tail, but misses as the cobra slithers in the opposite direction. The cobra then strikes, and the mongoose darts just in time. The mongoose circles the cobra as it tries to look for weaknesses, but the cobra then strikes again with lightning speed, and oh my, just look at that! The mongoose darts in style. With this technique, even the Kung Fu Panda has got nothing on the mongoose. Just look at those reflexes. No one is willing to give up and become an easy meal for the other. It is a battle of speed, and eventually, the mongoose is slow, giving the cobra that little chance to strike. In one bite, the cobra delivers enough venom to kill 20 people, but the mongoose has a trick up their sleeves. They are armed with receptors that make them resistant and immune to the cobra's venom, giving them an edge over their enemies. They don't just get their reputation as snake killers for nothing. Both the king cobra and the mongoose flee and live to fight another day. Number 6. In this video, the mongoose can be seen using the same technique. It circles the snake, waiting for the perfect chance to pounce. The cobra, on the other hand, tries to strike the mongoose, but each time the mongoose manages to dart. This goes on as the snake continues to tire itself. Eventually, the mongoose goes for it and bites the snake's head, twisting it and smashing it on the ground. Alive but probably dizzy from the impact, the snake tries to flee, but the mongoose dives in again and again severely bites the snake's head. The mongoose this time emerges victorious. Number 5. Mongooses are terrestrial and live mostly in their burrows as families or as loners. A family can consist of 10 to 30 individuals. This family is having a day of their lives basking out in the sun when a king cobra invades their homestead. Outnumbered and cornered, the cobra decides to spray its venom on the family in a bid to scare them away so that it can escape. The mongoose's eyes are covered in venom, and they painfully struggle to scrub it away. By spraying the venom, the cobra only aggravates the situation, as the mongoose planned on the perfect way to exact revenge. The furious family attacks the fleeing cobra, taking turns to bite it. With nowhere to run to, the mongoose get to share a hearty, protein-rich meal. Number 4. Witnessing these two lightning-fast predators take on each other is a sight to behold. This homeowner recorded as a mongoose and a 10-foot-long cobra fought on his front lawn. The mongoose, as usual, dances while darting the cobra's strikes as it circles, waiting for a chance to pounce. Eventually, the cobra lets its guard down and the mongoose bites its head. With the head on its mouth, the mongoose drags the cobra for about 10 meters before the cobra frees itself. They again prepare themselves for another fight. Each time the mongoose appears to be winning with the cobra's head in its mouth, the cobra frees itself again. After a few rounds of scuffling and tussling, the mongoose eventually overpowers the cobra and delivers a powerful bite that leaves the cobra motionless. Number 3. This cobra finds itself cornered by a mongoose that has a baby. As we all know, when babies are involved, mothers get aggressive and are quite protective and will do anything to protect their babies, even if it means putting their lives on the line. Aware of the danger the giant cobra possesses, the mongoose takes on the cobra. The cobra strikes as the mongoose swiftly darts. They tussle, but eventually, the cobra stands its ground and the mongoose is left with no choice but to lead its baby away. Number 2. In any fight, numbers do count no matter the size of the opponent, for there is strength in numbers. We have seen the king of the jungle get bullied by a clan of hyenas or even by a pack of wild dogs, despite them being the underdogs. This situation here is no different, as the cobra finds itself outnumbered and surrounded by its number 1 enemy, mongooses. The approximately 20-plus mongoose surround the cobra and begin fighting for a share of the meal. What follows is a tug of war, as each mongoose tries to have a piece of the cobra. Number 1. With its sharp sense of smell, this mongoose picks up a scent of a familiar face, the King Cobra. Immediately, these two see each other. A tough battle ensues as both opponents display their lethal tools of attack. The cobra tries to strike the mongoose and vice versa, but they both miss. This continues with no opponent showing any sign of weakness. Eventually, sensing that it will be overpowered sooner, the cobra sees a small chance to escape and makes a run for its life. The determined mongoose gives the cobra a chase, but the cobra disappears into an underground hole. They both live to fight another day. And that concludes our video on top mongoose versus cobra snake epic battle. Which of these battles impressed you the most? Leave us a comment below and tell us why you share such an opinion. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more just as amazing videos. See ya!